Picture this: a packed room, buzzing with anticipation. Donald Trump, never one to hold back, takes a shocking jab, not just at anyone, but at his own father's legacy. The crowd gasps. The tension is electric. Then, out of nowhere, Denzel Washington, Hollywood's titan of truth, steps into the spotlight. In just 3 minutes, he delivers a response so powerful, so profound, it silences the room and leaves America stunned. This isn't just a moment. It's a cinematic clash of conviction and charisma. Welcome to Hollywood Valor, where we uncover the epic stories that define the silver screen and beyond. Buckle up, because today we're diving into a showdown that's already sparking debates across the nation. Hit that subscribe button, and let's unravel this unforgettable Hollywood moment together. Donald Trump has never shied away from bold statements. Whether it's politics, business, or personal feuds, he thrives on grabbing headlines. But in July 2025, during a live panel event titled Truth versus Power in Dallas, Trump crossed a line that shocked even his fiercest supporters. The event was meant to be a celebration of American ambition, a nod to the grit and glory that built empires like Hollywood and Trump's own real estate dynasty. But what unfolded was something no one saw coming. Trump, in a moment of unscripted bravado, took aim at his father, Fred Trump, the man who laid the foundation for his wealth and legacy. He called his father's business tactics old school and outdated, mocking the very empire that gave him his start. The crowd, a mix of business moguls, celebrities, and media, froze. Whispers rippled through the room. Was this a calculated jab or a fleeting moment of impulsiveness? Either way, it set the stage for an unforgettable confrontation. Enter Denzel Washington, Oscar-winning legend, a man whose presence commands respect. Denzel wasn't scheduled to speak that night, but as a surprise guest, his arrival sent the crowd into a frenzy. Known for his roles as heroes who stand for truth, think Malcolm X or Training Day, Denzel carries a gravitas that transcends Hollywood. He was there to discuss his latest project, a post-Civil War drama about reconciliation, but fate had other plans. As Trump's words about his father hung in the air, Denzel took the stage, microphone in hand, his eyes steady and unyielding. The room fell silent. You could hear a pin drop. This wasn't just a celebrity cameo. This was a moment where Hollywood's moral compass was about to collide with a political juggernaut. Denzel, a man of faith and discipline, wasn't here to play games. He was here to deliver a truth bomb that would echo far beyond that Dallas stage. Denzel didn't raise his voice. He didn't need to. In 3 minutes, he wove a masterclass in grace, conviction, and raw power. I've learned one thing in this life, he began, his voice steady like a preacher in a storm. You don't build a legacy by tearing down the ones who came before you. You honor them. You learn from them. You rise above. The crowd leaned in, hanging on every word. Without naming Trump directly, Denzel spoke of respect, legacy, and the weight of words. He shared a story from his own life, growing up in Mount Vernon, New York, where his father, a pastor, taught him that true strength lies in humility, not bravado. My father wasn't perfect, Denzel said, but he built something real. And I stand on his shoulders, not on his grave. The metaphor hit hard. It was a subtle but searing rebuke of Trump's comments, reframing the conversation around honor and legacy. Denzel then pivoted to the heart of his message: the power of storytelling. In Hollywood, we tell stories to inspire, to heal, to unite, he said. But words can also wound. They can divide. Choose them wisely. The crowd erupted in applause, not because he shouted, but because he spoke truth with clarity. Social media exploded. Clips of his speech racked up millions of views within hours. On X, one user called it a spiritual mic drop. Another wrote, Denzel didn't just silence the room, he schooled a nation. This wasn't about politics. It was about principle. Denzel's words reminded everyone that legacy isn't built on mockery. It's built on respect. The fallout was immediate. News outlets from CNN to Fox dissected Denzel's speech, with headlines calling it everything from a masterclass in dignity to a Hollywood takedown for the ages. On X, the #DenzelSilenceTrump trended for days. Some praised Denzel for his poise. Others criticized him for stepping into a political firestorm. Trump, never one to stay quiet, fired back on Truth Social, calling Denzel's remarks overrated, just like his movies. But the public wasn't buying it. Polls on X showed 78% of users felt Denzel's response was more impactful than Trump's initial jab. Hollywood rallied behind Denzel. Whoopi Goldberg tweeted, "That's how you speak truth to power." Even conservative commentators admitted Denzel's words carried weight. The moment sparked a broader conversation about legacy, family, and the responsibility of public figures. For Hollywood Valor, this was the kind of story we live for. A collision of charisma, conviction, and cinematic history. Why does this moment resonate? Because it's bigger than Trump or Denzel. It's about the stories we tell and the legacies we leave. Trump's mockery of his father struck a nerve because it challenged the idea of honoring those who pave our way. Denzel's response, rooted in his own journey, reminded us that true valor lies in uplifting, not tearing down. At Hollywood Valor, we believe in the power of stories to shape culture. Denzel's 3-minute speech wasn't just a rebuttal. It was a call to action, to respect our roots, to choose our words with care, and to build legacies that inspire. This moment will be remembered not for the clash, but for the clarity it brought to a divided world. It's why we started this channel, to celebrate the stories, stunts, and heroes that make Hollywood and America legendary. That's the story of how Denzel Washington turned a moment of mockery into a masterclass of valor. Here at Hollywood Valor, we're all about uncovering the epic tales that define cinema and culture. If this story moved you, hit that subscribe button and join our community of dreamers, action lovers, and storytellers. Ring the bell so you never miss a video. We drop new content every week, from stunt breakdowns to Hollywood legends. Share your thoughts in the comments. Did Denzel's words inspire you? What's your favorite Denzel moment? Let's keep the conversation going. And if you want more epic stories like this, check out our playlist on iconic Hollywood showdowns, link in description. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one, because at Hollywood Valor, every story is a blockbuster.